we ain't got no sound.
Welcome. We don't got. Oh, do it, Chips. Welcome. Back by popular demand. Black by popular demand.
Yo, where the fuck y'all been at, man? I've been waiting 2 weeks.
I've been at work.
2 weeks to record.
Listen, man.
Family barbecue.
You know, dude's been working a night shift. You know, working 2 jobs.
Word.
PA having to get up at 2 a.m. every day.
4.
You the only one with time. What's that, Paul Masson?
You got time. What you need to do is go to the damn barbershop.
What the hell is that?
Appleton Estate?
That's Appleton, brother. That's some Jamaican rum.
Oh, Lord.
Switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Got to be versatile.
Yo, you trying to drink Guinness and shit. You ain't getting nothing.
Was that your accent?
You
got to be versatile? No, that's not an accent, brother.
After that.
No.
That was after that.
Yeah, you tried to put a little accent.
Yeah, we heard it.
All right.
I asked him about the accent. He said versatile.
That's what I said. I don't know what I put
after that though, fam.
I don't know what I said. I don't know. I didn't say observe. Shout out to my man Wayno. Observe. Bomba clot.
There you go.
All right, we're going to keep on going. How's everybody doing?
You're faking.
Yo, Puda, what you over there eating? Cucumbers and shit?
Yeah, cucumbers and chicken breast.
Got here, man.
And some water.
That's what's up, man. Keep that shit up.
Water overrated.
Do it for me. That's all I say. Do it for me. I can't do that.
Oh, boy.
PH, what's good with you, baby? What's new? See, you got the blue do-rag on with the matching Hulk Hogan shirt?
Word. That's right. I'm a real American. Psych!
He said with the Hulk Hogan.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. It look like you ain't got no sleeves on there.
It ain't.
Ain't no sleeves.
Look, he got closer. He trying to hide it. He got close.
I'm trying to look at these headsets, man. I'm tired of Chips talking shit when we playing the game.
Yo, my son PH be like this. What you shooting for? Spinning all over the goddamn place.
Yo, that might be me now. I really think I broke my shit.
You don't got a headset? You don't got a headset?
Nah, I got headphones, but not gaming headphones.
I think that might be me.
I don't have one. I have 2. But
he got a pair of skull candies he used.
Definitely not. I wish I did. They might work a little bit better.
How everybody been though, man? 2 weeks away. I know Puda been working like a slave.
I've been working, man.
Okay,
but I'm back.
What about you, Chips? Any updates?
Life is life, man. I'm here, baby. I'm living. What can I say, man? I'm ready for my vacations this year, man. I don't know about y'all, but I just want to get away. I
am too, man. We had a nice little conversation yesterday. Sure hope you talked to Risa.
Now, let me tell y'all what this dude did.
Threw you under the bus?
So he calls me out the blue. Yo, what's up? I'm like, what's good? He like, ain't shit. What you doing? I said, watching Walking Dead with my Call of Duty update or whatever. He like, all right, what Risa? I'm like, she upstairs in the shower or something. I don't know. He like, all right, well, what y'all doing this summer? I said, what we doing this summer? I don't know. We don't have no plans. So he's like, well, shit, cause we sending Nabi up there for the summer. So I said, you mean you like a week or 2? Nah, the whole summer. Nah, bro.
Yo, he fronting. He ain't even say a week or 2. He's like, a weekend? Like that.
Well, shit, at least he was nice enough to say a week or 2.
No, he said a week or 2 to us. He probably said a weekend to Chris.
He said just a weekend yesterday.
No, I told him a week, and then he was like, "Nah, I can't. That's a waste of gas. I can't drive all the way up there and just to drive back a week later." I said, "Yo, man, I can't keep her no damn whole month. I mean, no whole summer, let alone a month."
You got it.
Nah, you crazy? Nah, be in this crib by herself because I told him we be in the streets in the summertime.
Yo, I'm out of son. You with it?
I need you to go get a shirt with sleeves, man.
Yo, son.
Nah, son. This is crazy.
Like, calm yourself down.
Nah, come on, son. You don't got no sleeves. What are you doing?
PA just got out the pit, man.
Yo, exactly, man. Fresh out, ain't nothing to go back. Come on, son.
Fresh out, ain't nothing to go back.
That's right. Never home, just visiting.
Yo, Puda, that's 23 already. Just letting you know. Keep it count. 23.
I said it?
23?
No, that's 23. How many times you brush your hair so far already?
Oh my God. Yo, my business, man. My do-rag.
That's the only way you don't brush is with your do-rag on?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta get ready for this. I gotta get ready for summer too, baby. Chicken breast, cucumbers, and brush. OG Diane too.
Well, as always, we welcome you guys to another episode. We obviously missing the bald head wonder.
Word.
Duce Pop himself.
Mr. Leslie.
Shut down with prior obligation.
That was a well calculated absence. Trust me.
Foreshadowing. But we jumping right into it, man. Let's get going. First topic, obviously we are dead smack in the middle of March Madness. I believe games start back up tomorrow, right? Thursday, yeah. Games start back up tomorrow. Sweet 16. You know, a lot of great games being played, some upsets. Duke making it by the skin of their teeth, suffering everybody.
Whoop.
That was a hell of a game. I was
nervous.
Yeah.
Almost died.
Yeah, we know, because you took 20 minutes to get on the game because you had to nerves were so bad.
Yo, son, y'all know I got the shakes, but literally, my hands were shaking.
I'm just surprised you ain't break your hookah.
Oh my goodness.
I was wasted, boy.
But the biggest relief, UVA didn't get knocked out by 16 again this year, 2 years in a row. But also other major topics as well, but we'll get into it. But let's just start with, March Madness updates. How do you guys feel so far? What you got, PH?
Man, fuck March Madness. My team lost. Told y'all they was going to lose early in the season. I'm depressed.
You should be glad they made it, though.
No. Just don't even make it. Go to the NIT or something.
Oh,
how about that?
Nice. Yo, PH, it's not like they playing for draft picks, dog.
Listen, we playing for pride, and my pride is hurt, okay? Oh. You asked me in the beginning of the season what I thought about them, and I told you.
I did.
They ain't ready. Told you they wasn't ready, and I told you they wasn't going to do nothing this year. But I still got my fuck Duke hat on, so,
Disrespectful.
That's very disrespectful.
Whatever. You know what? I don't care.
Wait, didn't Kansas win at least like their first game? They didn't get upset or nothing?
I don't care.
So what would have been acceptable for you this year, sir?
Man, you said they wasn't going to be that good early.
So. Exactly, but they made it to the tournament.
Man, that's like making it to the playoffs as an 8th seed in the NBA, man. That's
no, they wasn't a 16.
And they won the game.
We didn't win our conference. We didn't win our conference tournament, and we won one tournament game.
Oh my gosh, that's more than a lot of teams, son.
We ain't talking about a lot of teams. You're talking about my team right now. Oh. Forget everybody else.
So you just upset.
As far as the games go, that Duke game, like I said, was intense. I was on the skin of my teeth. I was like, please lose, Duke. Please lose. Please lose.
I never heard the skin of my teeth.
Please. But once it got down to the end of the game, I was like, yeah, UCF going to lose. And then when they had that last shot, Lord, I ain't never seen no shot go in and come out so many goddamn times. First layup, I was like, yo, that look good. No. And then he had the tip in. I was like, yes. No. It's like, God, I wanted to throw something at the TV, son.
Remind me, no, not to go to no bar to watch sports with you. We're going to get into a fight.
No. Well, if we was here watching that, probably. Because, you know, it's a lot of Duke fans here.
Period. We go to a bar, somebody talk about the Patriots, PH going to hit them with an ice cube or something.
Maybe a whole bottle. I don't know. Listen, that is a sore subject, but we're going to talk about that in about 15, 20 minutes. Okay?
Right, my bad.
So we ain't talking about no Patriots now, all right? But what you got, Chips, man?
Huge Duke fan, if y'all don't know. The viewers don't know.
We don't. Just keep going.
So, that game, when I tell you the ups and downs, I felt like the whole game, I felt like Duke was, especially when Taco got in foul trouble the first time. I thought we was gonna pull away, because it seemed like that game should have been easier than it was, yo. I don't know what it was.
Dawkins. Dawkins.
I was just getting ready to say, they wouldn't go away. And Dawkins, shout out to him, man. All respect goes to him. When I tell you this dude was looking like an NBA player amongst college boys, and I'm not talking about amongst D1 Duke caliber. He like an NBA player going to a school like Hofstra or something like that. You know what I'm saying? A mid-major. That's how good he was looking out there. Pause.
Subliminal shots.
Nah, I'm just saying that's a first school thing. But
I didn't want to say it.
But it might. You know what? Because of today's episode, it could be a sub. It could be a sub. All right, tune in later. It could be a sub. All right. But Dawkins, yo, when I tell you he was hit, yo, son had moves.
Yeah, he had moves.
Like I'm talking about. Off the dribble, off the curl, pick and pop. He was doing everything. Like, it was crazy. The shots that he was hitting. I've never seen.
He was giving RJ buckets.
Yeah, oh yeah. I've never seen personally that I can remember outside of what CJ McCollum did to Duke when they lost to Lehigh. I've never seen a player play so fluidly. And look so effortless.
Yeah, that CJ McCollum. Damn, that hurt.
Yeah, that he
wilded out on y'all?
Yo, he destroyed us.
Yeah. It hurt in multiple ways because he killed us. And then that next year when he got drafted, the Bulls had a chance to get him and they passed up on him.
And you know, some people say he got drafted off that game, son.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it, because that was televised. Like, it was
he was wilding like that. I gotta go back and watch some highlights.
Yeah, watch his highlights of that game. Killing him. So that game, like the emotional roller coaster that I went on watching that game was crazy. But that's sports, man. You gotta love it, man. That's why we sit here today and talk about the things we talk about, because it's just like it's so impactful and such an experience, especially when you got a root and interest in it. So that game was good. As far as March Madness, I think it's been exciting. It hasn't been whole bunch of blowouts. There's been a lot of competition. The Sweet 16, it's a lot of 1, 2s, and 3s. So it's shaking out to be, I think the highest rank is 12. Let me see. 12 seed, which was Oregon. They got to play UVA. The upcoming games that I'm interested in is the Gonzaga FSU game. I think that's going to be a good game. And the Houston and Kentucky game, I think that's going to be another great game. Run-up will be LSU and Michigan State. Those are the games I'm looking forward to. What I am a little nervous about being a Duke fan is how good North Carolina and Kobe White is playing. His draft stock through the roof the last few weeks of the NCAA conference tournaments and everything, and the March Madness tournament. That boy is balling too. So I'm a little nervous how good they're playing right now. At the beginning of the year, I didn't think North Carolina could compete with Duke, but I think it would definitely be a toss up, and I'm hoping somebody knock them out before we get to them, because I don't want to go through that. Like, I don't want to have to deal with them beating us like that.
Big man name May.
Yeah, May.
You're like 35.
Double.
And he remind me so much of Kevin Love, yo. It's crazy.
That's exactly who he is, son.
Yeah, the way them boys is playing is they looking great too. Not to be a hater. What you got, Puda?
You know me. I'm not really a college dude, but I've been really paying attention. I've been paying attention this year, and it's been exciting to me. The first round was a lot more competitive in the second round to me. It was a lot more blowouts to me in the second round. But I've been paying attention, and you Duke boys definitely escaped one. I don't know, man. I'm waiting to see what this next round is. The Tennessee game that was on, the last round, that was really good. That was a close game. They almost lost that. And they got some calls that went their way, and they was able to play defense and they won. The North Carolina game, it was all right. I mean, it was another blowout. But do y'all believe in their point guard to do with the wild hair?
That's what I was talking about. Kobe White. He getting busy.
White,
yeah. Okay. I don't know. I feel like when I watch him, he don't be getting busy.
Nah, son gets busy.
Yeah.
He gets busy. And his court vision is crazy. The last game they played, he was like 5 for 5 with 3 points.
To say, if you watch that last game, the first half, he hit 5 threes.
Yeah, he was killing.
I was definitely twisted because at the end of the Duke game, I was like, man, why didn't he go to Taco 4? Y'all kill me. I definitely forgot he fouled out. What's your point guard name on Duke? The young boy that played defense?
Jones.
Yo, they had Taco guarding him from the paint, son.
Because he couldn't shoot.
Yo, that's bad. That's embarrassing, son. That's bad.
They said, yo, fam, go ahead, have that.
Now, y'all know how, like, I'm going to ask the Duke fans, you know how sometimes a team will play a good matchup in the playoffs, early in the playoffs, and they barely escape with their lives, and it seems like the rest of the matchups, the rest of the way will really be in their favor? Do y'all feel like that?
Nope.
It matters who they play.
No.
But the team that's left, I don't know.
Here's why I feel this year it doesn't play out. This year the teams are
Gonzaga,
very good. One, like I said, the North Carolinas, the Gonzagas, the
Florida State. Don't forget about
FSU.
them.
That's why I said that's a good game. That's a good matchup that I want to see. So it's a lot of good teams left.
Mm-hmm.
And although Taco and UCF they weren't as good outside of Dawkins having the game of the fucking
of his career.
Yeah,
they were really athletic. They kept up with y'all athletic wise, but
they're not as good of a team. So
what were they What were their seeding? They were like the 9, right? Something like that.
I don't know. I have to look. But then
they were 9.
Like I said, that game shouldn't have been as close. But the difference that one Taco made in that paint clogging up the paint, and the way Dawkins played kept them right there toe to toe. But my main reason is Duke has had a lot of games, and I know been high on them, and I've been saying this team is one of the best teams ever. They've been having a lot of close games where they won by the team tipping or missing a tip in at the end or whatever by 1 point, 2 points or whatever. So I don't know if I feel the separation with them is as strong as I thought. So I don't know what the odds are of them now winning. Like they had a very high margin throughout the season, Vegas odds of winning it all. I don't know if it's how far apart it is now, but I don't think it's an easy.
I heard the numbers were against them because they pretty much have 2 primary scorers that went against them, and the fact that they can't shoot threes.
Mm-hmm.
It's unknown for the teams to win it all that can't shoot threes and only have 2 primary scorers. So I don't know. I don't know what Vegas. I don't know what they're getting that from, but I don't know, man. What you got? What you got, Chris?
So I would say UCF played a perfect game. And remember going back to the beginning of the season, I said the way Duke is going to lose is if Coach K gets outcoached. I feel like Coach Dawkins outcoached him that game with his game plan, and Coach K was not able to adjust, switch, or anything. Because for me, they should have went to a shorter roster. Nobody was going to be able to do anything with a fall anyway, so they should have made Zion the big man and have 4 scorers all around him. Keep Bolden out the game and keep the other dude out the game that can't really threaten you from the outside. My issue is I didn't see, what's his name, White, that whole game. And I didn't see the other dude with the hair, the white boy with the hair, that whole game. Coach K really dumbed down the rotation that game, and I think that played a big factor.
I don't know about that.
I mean,
I just feel like I know the players you're talking about, and they've been so off and on all season, and a lot of off. I don't think Coach K had the confidence that they could score.
You got to let them go, because even outside of scoring, White is a hustle player. He's an undersized big man who can score, but his main thing is hustle plays, getting to the rebound. You know what I mean? Playing defense. Like, you could have threw him on Dawkins once you saw that Dawkins was getting by R.J. Barrett with ease. You know what I mean? Cam Reddish wasn't stopping him or wasn't doing that. You know, like, I feel like there could have been adjustments made going into the second half that weren't. That's why, I will not, again, like I started, UCF had a perfect storm. They had a good game plan with Fall, and Dawkins had a great game. In the tournament, all you got to do is stick around. Your confidence builds up, and then as the game gets closer, the higher seed gets nervous. Them free throws start getting tighter and tighter. And the lower seed, they're like, we got nothing to lose. Let's win this. So the momentum shifts. My main surprise, or not main surprise, but play of the tournament is that Ja Morant dunk. That 2-hand joint.
When he blew past dude. Oh yeah, that was
on
wild.
The backdoor cut. That's definitely played the tournament so far.
That was wild, son.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset that they got bounced too.
I feel like the rest of the team was just exposed.
Yeah, I'm about to say that the rest of the team is trash. I don't even know how he.
I'm not saying that they was good. I'm a little upset because I would like to see him go up against the bigger schools.
Some of the bigger names, yeah.
I wanted to see that.
I don't know how he averaged almost 11 assists a game with them players.
I mean, when the rest of the team is focusing on one player, it's easy. But I think FSU got them. I feel like Virginia Tech for Duke is going to be a cakewalk. Virginia Tech wasn't really a threat in the ACC this year.
I was about to say, I didn't seen them already, so.
I think the next challenge is going to be obviously either LSU or Michigan State. I think Michigan State is going to take that one with ease, but who knows?
I don't know.
LSU cheating ass guard might pull something out the hat. You don't know.
I don't think he's playing.
He played last game.
I thought he was sitting.
Nah, he played, I believe. He sat like the very first game after the allegations, and then he played like once the tournament started. So I don't know. But the other big story in the tournament is, speaking of Michigan State, Tom Izzo. Obviously, it was caught on camera. Obviously, March Madness, everything is nationally televised. You got 1 million TV channels that profit from this. And Coach Izzo was scrutinized for basically being recorded or being seen chastising his player and basically trying to get into his face. Looks like a little discipline to me from what I can see. There was no physical contact. There was no touching. But it looked like, obviously, one of the players appeared to have to restrain him, which I'm pretty sure he probably wasn't going to do anything to the player at all. And even the player that he was, essentially going at was responding to him. It wasn't like a coward, a kid cowarding in the corner or like, oh, you're yelling at me. It was a verbal confrontation, essentially, back and forth. A lot of people have scrutinized and saying, oh, this is abuse. The child shouldn't have to deal with this. Personally, grow the fuck up. Coach tell you do something, do it. Mm-hmm. What you guys think, Puda?
Shit bores me, man. I don't understand. It's like get the coach and the players walkie-talkies and let them talk to each other from the end of the bench or something. This dude is getting scrutinized for disciplining his player because his player's head wasn't in the game and he was making boneheaded plays or whatever the case was. I don't get it, man. If the kid is not understanding what's going on, it's natural. You got to get louder. You got to get at him. You got to make him pay attention until he understands it. This has been going on forever. This is everything in sports now is watered down. Everything is becoming watered down. You can't play no defense. Travels are accepted. Now coaches can't even yell at their players. It's getting ridiculous, man. I don't get it. And the player himself didn't complain, right?
Nope.
It's just natural. It's the media. They blowing everything out of proportion, man. I don't know. Did they ever see Don Nelly? Because he used to wild out, and I never heard nothing.
Listen, ain't nobody worse than what's my man that threw the check? Chris?
Bob Knight.
Bobby Knight, baby.
Bobby Knight? Now, Bobby Knight probably would have grabbed him by his throat and probably tried to strangle him. So, I mean, real talk. Real talk. John Chaney.
I don't like the direction. I don't like the direction sports is taking, man. They're taking the toughness out of every aspect of the game, and it's beginning to get a little boring. So I think it's nonsense, and the media needs to stop because they're stretching it now. What you got, PH?
Well, like I said, man, you must not have seen Bobby Knight, John Chaney, John Thompson. Iverson said, yo, his name wasn't even Iverson. It was something else. It was, hey, motherfucker, come here. That was it. All throughout college. Never called him his name. No AI,
hey,
no answer.
Motherfucker, come here, motherfucker.
Come here. And you know you get, hey, even when your parents used to do that to you, you know you done did something wrong. You know you did something wrong.
My name became boy many a times.
Exactly. But man, just like Tom Izzo said, yo, it's one and dones, man. You don't get to play tomorrow. That my bad shit out the window. Oh, my bad, coach. No. I don't want to hear that now. You had all of those my bads, all them other games. Now, get your shit together.
My bad got us to a number 2 rank.
Word. Nah, man, you got like you said, man, people got to grow up, man. I mean, certain situations, I guess, people feel like it's disrespect, I guess, or he should be softer to the kids.
What are you supposed to do?
I don't know. Like you said in the interview after the game, he's like, "Oh, we just told them at halftime." He's like, "Yeah, we was in the locker room holding hands." You know, just saying, you know what? If we just change a little bit here, a little bit here, we'll get back into the game and we'll play better, okay? So how about that, guys? Can we try that? No, that's not how it went. It was motherfucking this, motherfucking that. They probably had to hold it back.
Good boy broke here.
Yeah, word, son. Nah. I'm with it. Because if I was a parent and if I seen my son doing that, I might have jumped out the stands and jumped on the court and probably jumped in his face with the coach.
Word.
Coach would pick the coach up by his shirt and threw him on the player.
Put my son on the bench, coach. Come here.
Put him on the bench so I can slap him real quick.
Hey, come here,
time out. Pull a timeout. Nah.
He said, "Come here, you stupid motherfucker."
All you see is the parent behind the bench with his hand on the back of his neck. What the fuck are you doing?
Word. What did the coach teach you? I know the coach taught you some better than this, boy.
Shit is whack.
In our name.
Shit is whack.
You know they're gonna take this money, right?
Yo, this check ain't gonna clear. Get your shit together, man. Go ahead, Chips. What you got?
Here's my problem. My problem is the softening of American society. It irks me. Like what people have to understand, these kids are kids still. This is the teaching phase. And it's just like with anything in life. When you're a child, you are capable and should be understanding that you need to be taught something. So when Coach Izzo is in there coaching, he is teaching. This is a lesson. Like y'all said, it's many times where coaches done, pulled students over and yelled at them, get your ass back and run down. Get back on defense. What the fuck you doing? That's a part of the game. It's always been a part of the game. I hate that they're trying to make, like Puda said, everything watered down. It's so soft. Like the kid, if I remember correctly, I don't know if he missed a free throw or somebody else missed a free throw, but he didn't get back on defense. This, like I said, this is one and done. If you don't run back and that team scores because you don't run back, you are not only failing yourself, you are failing the whole team. And you're a key player on this team. Kids have to be held accountable.
Yep. Yeah.
Like it's crazy to me. He didn't swing on the kid. He didn't throw a chair at the kid. He was yelling at him. And let me tell you something. The way the media, now I'm not even going to say just the media because I hate blaming everything on the media, but the way people in society reacted to this and said, oh, he's berating this kid and belittling him on public national TV. That's all the shit I heard on the radio from callers and shit. Them kids on that bench, that's a family. That was like a family argument. The other player was like, all right, Dad, all right, Coach, chill, relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And the kid that was getting yelled at was just like, yo, I'm doing this, blah, blah, blah. That was a family conflict, and that happens sometimes in sports when it comes to coaches versus players. How many times in professional sports you seen coaches and players go at it? And then when they come out into the post conference, they be like, oh, no, that was nothing. We talked about it and it's good. You know what I'm saying? It was a misunderstanding. You know what I mean? So it happens, yo. He got yelled at. So freaking what? He's still being taught the game.
Well, and so I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to touch on it. But Tom Izzo did mention something like that where I believe he said, the kid has a job to do. If he's not doing his job, I'm going to hold him accountable. And the very first thing that people said, the backlash was, this isn't the job. They're not getting paid for it. And yada, yada.
Come on.
It's like you got to pick and choose when you want to throw that card out there,
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous, man. And it was funny that this topic came up because I had recently just watched a video. It was in the World Cup soccer, different sport and all that, professional, I know that. But the coach, it was a critical game or something like that. The coach wanted to sub the goalie on, I believe it was like one of the penalty kicks or whatever, or overtime kicks or whatever, free kicks or whatever they call it. Mm-hmm. And the goalie straight up said, nah, I'm good, I'm not coming out.
Because once they come out, they can't go back in. That's probably why he's tight.
Yeah. So he dead ass said, yo, I'm not coming out. And didn't leave the field. And the coach was livid. But he couldn't do nothing.
Son, we forfeited.
Son, he literally came to the sideline and another dude was yelling like, come on, get out the game. What are you doing? And the dude is just like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. And the coach got so mad, he threw something in the stand in their little bench area. Then he started to walk down the tunnel to go back to the locker rooms, came back and he was tight. He had no control.
Son, that's some straight up hood rec league.
Yo, I was just about to say, that's like that. It was like a scene from Rucker Park or, Gersh Park or something like that, where the player cursing out the coach and doing whatever they want on the court. You can't have that in a nationally televised, organized league. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? A coach is there to coach. And especially when it comes to kids, he's there to guide these kids. Some kids need more tough love than others, all right? And you're always going to have your difference in personalities. And please believe, when that child decided to commit to Tom Izzo's team, him and his parents knew what type of coach he was getting.
Definitely did.
So like devil's advocate a little bit.
That's a very good point.
So like
devil's advocate right quick, Chips.
Okay, go ahead.
So we see that. We all agree. Obviously now, it's been a couple of days, probably about a week or so now since it's happened, and it's blown over. Mm. This was a lesser coach for a lesser program. would that coach have been fired or suspended or some sort of discipline?
What you trying to say?
So Jay Will
to a white player? That's what you trying to say?
I'm not saying.
No,
That's what you trying to say. That's what you trying to say. Hold on.
No.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
I'm really trying to be serious. Is that what you were trying to say, or you was just
that's not what he said at all. So
I'm not taking it to that card, PA.
Okay. I'm just asking. I just want to get some clarification.
I'm gonna say no because I think the backlash for him getting fired just for that would have been wilder, if not just as wild.
So here's what Jay Will brought up. Jay Will commented on it. That's Jason Williams. He said he didn't disagree with it, but he thinks that it set a bad precedence for the younger coaches. Because while that was considered by many to be irate or whatever, a younger coach with a less reputation said in this day and time, that younger coach is liable to get fired or dismissed from the whatever team, from the way he treats the kids. Which I think may be true. Because like we said, they're softening up everything across the board. You can't do shit without ridicule. You know what I mean? And everything is scrutinized. So a younger coach might have got reprimanded and ultimately fired.
I just, thinking about that, because they've had different scandals. Obviously, the coaches that have literally, put their hands on the kids, I don't know. To me, I've come, on my basketball teams, my coach would grab me by the back of my jersey and drag me to the spot where I'm supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen coaches get fired for that. Or the coach busts you in the back of the head, like, get over there.
Uh-huh.
That's nothing to me. Like, literally, I played football 1 year.
And that's in AAU.
I'm talking high school.
Like,
wasn't good enough to play AAU. I'm talking high school.
Oh, man.
Yeah, where it was free. So I was getting beat up for free, basically. We didn't even have to pay for the jersey. But I remember playing football. My football coach literally, shout out to Salim, because he'll remember this, his favorite saying was, and I'm quoting this, so this is not my words or my comments, so please don't take offense. He would literally say, get out there. You're acting like a half a fag. And you know how fast he would be fired right now?
He would definitely be gone easily.
Yo, like, he'd probably be a sex offender right now.
Half a fag is funny.
Yo, like, legit, that was his favorite saying. Like, you're acting like a half a fag. Get on the line. He would be a sex offender right now. I'm sure of it. Like, in today's world, he would get got. But it is different. And to touch on what PA said, I take a quote from my man Herm Boone. You don't take the white kids and coddle them when I yell at them. So don't do it to the black kids. I might be a mean cuss, but I'm a mean cuss with everybody. Remember the Titans. Sorry, that was my movie quote of the day.
I don't think Jerk gonna like that, but go ahead.
That's my movie quote of the day. Don't be looking at me funny. You gotta remember the classics, man. Remember the Titans.
Uh-huh. That's right.
I definitely didn't know where that shit was from, but go ahead.
Nah, I did.
That was a classic to you?
Sunshine?
You don't think so? That was a real, like, and it being...
It was popping, though.
Based on a true story, like, the story that movie told was impactful. That's probably one of the best sports movies ever.
Nah, Gridiron Game's better.
No.
You know,
it's more relatable for us, but not. You're right. Coach would have told me run 20 miles through a field that people got shot and killed on. I'd have been like, you know what? This team might not be for me. But I mean, hey, he ran it with him. On to the next subject, man. Speaking of football, we're losing a great one, apparently. Rob Gronkowski has recently announced his retirement from the NFL.
Yo, PH, you a hater, son. I see that, son. She's like, you a hater, son.
Woo! Yeah. Now all we need is that other asshole to retire too.
Who, Edelman?
No, oh, slap you.
He said Gettleman?
No, man.
Who you said?
He said Edelman, Julian.
Oh, Edelman. Oh.
I mean,
you need
Edelman
him to
might be
retire too.
No. Gronk can stay. Edelman can stay. That other asshole gotta go. Okay.
Oh,
all right. Well, so needless to say, we know how PH feels. But how do you think this will impact the reigning Super Bowl champion, New England Patriots?
Why you had to say that twice? Why you had to say that twice, son? Yo,
So I was like, why did he repeat that like that?
Word, son. You just trying to get my blood pressure boiling right now, right? That's what it is.
My bad, PH, my bad. But what do you feel like the impact will be on the team as well as in the league? Because honestly, I think it's safe to say Rob Gronkowski is hands down one of the best tight ends to ever play the game.
So tenure too.
Puda, what do you got, man?
I think the league and the team is going to miss his energy because his energy wasn't something normal that you see with the Patriots. It was definitely something different. The past few years, he's been battling injury, so I feel like he didn't have like a crazy impact on the field, with the exception of a couple of big drives, mainly Super Bowls. Like I remember the Super Bowl against Philly, he was pretty much on smash, and in the fourth quarter, they went to him for like a whole drive, and they scored. And he had some big catches last year too. And I think the Super Bowl before the last one, he was out. I think he was injured.
Yeah,
the one they won against Seattle, that one?
He was.
No. Oh, that was the one against Atlanta.
Yeah, he was hurt for that.
Yeah, which one was that?
That whole season.
Which one he was hurt against?
It was the Falcons.
It was the Falcons? Oh, PH?
Yo,
so I think,
hold on. Why you keep asking me questions? You asking 2 things and 2 questions. Yo, why? What? I got y'all. I got all y'all. You, Chris, you ain't too far. I'm about to come see you.
Me personally, you know how I feel about Tom Brady. Pause. I don't think it's gonna slow them down.
Cue the love music.
I said, all right, whatever. I don't think it's gonna slow them down. Because again, they always find a way. Last year was supposed to be their year where they were just gonna be bad, and they still made it to the Super Bowl and won the shit. So somehow, some way, it was the league's chance to get them the fuck out of here, and they didn't. So I think they're still gonna keep rolling. I don't think it's gonna be any different from any other year. What you got, Steven?
Yo, look at Puda's face.
No look past.
I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna try to be nice. Gronk, I appreciate your service.
Oh my God.
You was a very good player in the league. You had a very good impact on the league. You terrorized me for years. Countless plays and days. Hurt my feelings. As far as him being the best tight end,
one of.
He said one of.
No. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you said it.
Name a better one.
Nah, this
I would
better.
go with, first off, I would go with Tony Gonzalez.
Tony.
For him too.
I would go with Tony Gonzalez over him, and I'm gonna tell you why. How many good quarterbacks has he had throwing him the ball, other than Matt Ryan? Before that, who was throwing him the ball?
And that was the end of his career, right?
Exactly.
No, he had Trent Green. Trent Green was a very good
I will slap you, Chris.
Trent Green was a good quarterback.
No, I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna get to why I feel like he was one of the best tight ends.
No, he is one of the best. We're not just saying.
I didn't say that.
No. Why I think he's the best? Sorry.
The best. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll definitely put him up there with one of the best. I mean, I'm not saying he's not number one.
He got mad touchdown records in the playoffs too.
To say he was the best tight end, I don't know.
PH ain't gonna ever say it. He don't care.
No. This is me being unbiased. Seriously, like, Antonio Gates, when he was on and he wasn't old, like I said, Tony Gonzalez. I mean, it's so many people to say was nice, and just to say, oh well, Gronk had it because Gronk was this good, or he had these years. I mean, he did have arguably the greatest quarterback, So to some people, he's still not my number one.
Who your number one?
Joe Montana. I don't care. Make your face all you want, and back your light skin ass up. You're too bright on the screen.
It's debatable. It's debatable.
But like I said, he's had arguably the greatest quarterback, in the system that they ran and how they involved him in the game. Would he have been that same way on a different team or with a different quarterback? If in a different system, would he still have put up all of these numbers? Would he have taken his teams to the playoffs? I don't know. That's why I say, Tony Gonzalez being
age-old system question. I got you.
Huh?
I said that age-old system question.
I mean, it works for the Patriots.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
But like I said, I'll definitely have him up there on my top. And first ballot Hall of Famer, definitely.
Absolutely.
So
how many he got? 3?
What, 3? What, Super Bowls?
3, yeah.
I think 3.
And, 3 and 9 years.
Crazy stat. They said, well, really 8, because he said a lot of shit. His touchdown percentage was .69, which was wild. So because he's a party animal. Need to get all this shit.
Wow!
No. What happened?
PH's joking tempo on the .69. He didn't get any laughs.
I don't care.
I'm mad confused, but
that one, yeah.
Yo, Tips, you tripping, son? Mike Dicker, son.
Huh?
Mike Dicker.
As far as better?
Yep.
I mean, listen, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Yes, we
Okay,
know.
let's hear your opinion.
Yeah, let's hear this.
Here's my opinion. First of all, I want to give a salute, man. I personally never watched a tight end do what Gronk does or did in an NFL game. But the reason why I say he is the best, I've never seen teams have to prepare a game plan around a tight end. Like, Gronk literally had teams drafting players to try to figure out how to stop him on the defensive end. Like his how big he was or is, and the way he could move and fill the seams, as well as do all the other stuff like block and stuff like that. It was crazy. His yards per carry, I was trying to look up the number. I can't find the stat right now, but it was some wild number. Like every time I envision or remember seeing a Gronk a catch, it wasn't a little short slant route or whatever off the inside edge or whatever. He was really down the field, outrunning safeties, corners, and this is a big dude. Like his athleticism and dominance from the tight end position, I think, in my opinion, was never matched. Never. And he was like, you know how they say like Randy Moss and players like Emmitt Smith or Jerry Rice, as far as like saying, yo, he's a cheat code. When it comes to tight end, Rob Gronkowski was that cheat code. Like, I'm talking about from NFL to Madden games, like, just throw the ball to Gronk up the seam. And it was nothing for years that NFL teams can do about that shit. Like, it was crazy. He could be missing the whole game, and then Brady just decided to focus on him, and it was 2-3 touchdowns out of nowhere.
Yeah, he did. That should definitely be happening.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, how can nobody figure out how to stop this dude? And I swear to God, it was one route the whole time. I swear. I'm telling you, I can see it right now. GRONK either on the left or right, running the seam up the and just running straight. Now no juke moves or nothing. Just run, throw the ball, I'm gonna catch it, and I'm gonna barrel my way either for a 30-yard catch or a touchdown. And forget about him in the red zone. He was a killer. And I think all his stats, I don't have them right now because I was in the midst and I meant to bring it up and I didn't. But
he got some records too.
But all his stats show that he is untouched when it comes to tight ends and dominating the field. It's crazy. So on that note, I want to salute Rob Gronkowski. He was a class act on the field. Off the field, he was a clown, fun.
He's a class clown.
my type of player, you know what I'm saying? Just did it for the love of the game and had fun with it, man. And much respect, man. The game will miss you.
Yeah, I respect him for going out on top, too.
Yeah, he should have did it right after. My acceptance speech would have been, and I'm out.
But you could tell that his career was winding down.
Yeah,
his ability to be as effective. So I'm glad he went out when he did.
Personally, I don't believe it. I'll believe it once draft comes and once training start. Because once training start, that's when really like you could tell, all right, he's done. Because he ain't gonna have time to get into shape or anything like that. Right now, it's still early. He don't got that itch yet. He partying, he chilling, summertime or springtime now going into it. But then once that training season start and everything start rolling, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Tom Brady gonna be like, hey, let's go out on the yacht. He's gonna whisper in his ear. Gronk gonna be like, I'm back.
Yeah, but he's banged up. He's banged up, son.
He's very banged up.
He's been banged up though.
He out there with all them Stone Cold Steve Austin that getting on. Man.
The knee braces, the elbow brace,
all that.
I mean, but he's been banged up though, and every year, surprisingly, he comes back. So, I mean, we'll see. I definitely do agree. I think he's one of the best in the game. I would beg to differ on those stats. I think Tony Gonzalez's numbers are better than his all around. He might have better playoff numbers than Tony Gonzalez because Tony Gonzalez's team was always trash.
Mm-hmm.
And Tony Gonzalez didn't have wide receivers to take the pressure off him. And he was still cooking. So, but we shall see. We shall see. Now, debatable topics. Speaking of, man, listen, go ahead, Chips. I ain't even going to go ahead.
Everybody just sit back and relax.
Oh shit, we here already? Is it that time for a motherfucker to flex? Let me take a sip of this. Let me take a sip of this rum real quick.
So can you keep it down to like 10 minutes?
I'm with you, Buddha.
Let's get it. Yo, listen. I don't even know where I want to go with this segment, B. I don't know if I want your big dummy segment. I kind of wish I had some other some other participants on here to go back and forth with it because I think the energy would be more alive. But it is what it is, man. So I'm gonna make it.
You know what it is, Chips? Dude's scared of you out here in these streets, man.
I'm gonna try to help you out, Chips. I'm gonna take Pop's spot.
Yeah, at the right time.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Pop's spot.
They don't want that smoke with you, Chips. They scared of you, fam.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if they're going to hide or whatever. Yeah, I done predicted a couple things in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like 2 for 37?
Y'all know one of my favorite lines. Watch your mouth, fam. Y'all know one of my favorite lines is Chips don't talk the talk. You know what I'm saying?
That's the fuck he do.
That's why I said 2 for 37. But keep going.
So I'm gonna make it your big dummies. All right. This is this week's edition of your big dummy. All right. And there's one major winner, but a couple of others sprinkled in the mix. All right. So LeVar Ball. hey. And what is it? BBB? Triple B? Big baller brand. Oh my God. So let me take the time. I gotta paint the picture. All right. Lonzo Ball. All right. Got a little hype in college. Got I don't even know if he had like one of the
Chris, let me get one.
the biggest ever hypes.
Nah, that's that color. Get that out of here.
But he had a buzz coming out of college, right? Lonzo Ball, right? And then Lonzo Ball gets drafted by the Lakers, and then here comes LeVar Ball. Here he comes into the limelight. I'm the daddy. I make everything happen. Without me, there's no ball. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come and take over the world. I'm going to take over the NBA. I'm going to tell teams who to draft, when to draft, who to trade for. You're going to play on my you're going to play by my rules. All right? This is how it's going to work cuz I'm LeVar Ball. And then my son got drafted by the Lakers, number 2 overall pick. We're going to start our own companies, and I'm going to take over the apparel world. I'm going to take on the Adidas, the Nikes, the Yeezys, whatever. Triple B, lo and behold, the best sports athletic wear brand is going to be Triple B, and we're going to dominate. And who needs Nike? Who needs Adidas? We're going to make our own shit. Yeah, great. And then you have all my people. Nightmare. Do say pop. We debating, right? We debating. Oh, Triple B support. He doing it the right way. And all the time we arguing and we debating. Now here's where I stood on the situation. Contrary to some beliefs, like Nightmare will have you believe I was just hating on the black man. And of course, the black and the racial thing has to come into play. All right? So I'm just hating on the black man. Mind you, I'm black myself. My family from the South, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. But I want the black man to fail. I don't know where that comes from, but whatever. Hey, I just wanted them to fail from the start, right? So LeVar starts Triple B or whatever. Then he does a lot of crazy shits, interfering with his son's team and getting into the media and saying this and getting into issues with women as far as how he treats women and what he said to a woman talk show host or whatever. And then he grabbed his kid out of college because his kid got caught stealing overseas. Took his kids out of college, took his other kid out of high school. Take him overseas. I'm going to beat the system, right? All right, you're going to beat the system. Some people supported it. I didn't. I didn't think he was putting his kids in the right situation. So Triple B is rolling along. They come out with a sneaker.
Man, can you stop saying Triple B?
What do I call him? I'm not saying the name.
Say BBB or something, son.
Nah, that's too long. You told me to cut it short. I'm trying to cut it short. So they come out with Lonzo's first sneaker, right? And this is all black company for us, by us, FUBU. We gonna charge $500 for a whack-ass sneaker, a ugly-ass sneaker. Lonzo Ball done had 10 injuries on his ankle.
I don't think the sneaker was that bad. It was just $500. That was the problem.
wearing that sneaker, but you're going to charge $500 because you think your son is nice enough and famous enough to warrant motherfuckers paying $500 for a pair of sneakers. All right, so you go ahead and do that. And still, my people, I was about to say the N-word, my people still supporting it. Yeah, Triple B doing what he do, fuck Nike, and we don't need them. That's idiotic. That's idiotic. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing something and you want me to take that route and support black, then do something for the black community. A lot of kids in the black community can't afford that $500 sneaker. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to become popping, do the Stephon Marbury route. Do the Steph Curry route. You know what I'm saying? Make it affordable.
Hold on. I don't agree with you on that thing. Just because he's black, he has to charge some cheap price.
No. I didn't say cheap.
You said Stephon Marbury route?
I said make it affordable. Steph Curry sneakers not $10 and $20. You
didn't say Steph Curry. You said Steph Marbury.
He said both. He said both.
I said both.
But that's a huge difference, fam.
Well, it is a huge difference, but I'm saying you don't have to go as far as Steph went. But you know, the concept is still there. Make it affordable for your community, right?
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. If they want me to go to support black route, you know what I'm saying? Because people like Nightmare, people like Pop will blindly support nonsense just because the person is black. I'm not with that shit. If I see something that's ignorant, I'm not going, and me as a brother, if I knew LeVar, I would personally tell him you're bugging. I know all you do is personally. So if I see some of y'all, and Chris and Puda would know, or will testify, I really haven't had that type of conversation with you, PH. But if I feel you doing something that you shouldn't be doing, I'm going to tell you what you shouldn't be doing. I'm going to give you my advice, how I see fit. You know what I'm saying? Whether you agree with it or not. So people like Nightmare Pop, they blindly, follow him. LeVar ain't doing nothing wrong. He said that shit on the air about the female reporter. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He's still gonna flourish. He take his kids out of high school and offer a UCA nationally ranked college basketball team, Division I. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He gonna start his own college league and give kids the pathway to the league. What's the name of that league? Any of y'all know? Exactly. How did that tournament go over in Egypt? Exactly. Get LeVar Ball the fuck out of here. He's a fucking he's ignorant. He's a limelight stiller. He tried to use his son to broaden his base. Here's why I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna bring it back to what we're talking about today. So Triple B got started, all right? LeVar Ball, basically a father of a good basketball athlete, right? Some people might say he was great coming out of college. I personally didn't see the hype, but he was a good basketball player who had a little buzz. He decides to start this Triple B. Of course, he cannot afford to start his own brand. So he started Triple B. Lonzo was the majority owner. And then there was a family business. The moms, the father, they all had little stakes in it. I think somewhere around Lonzo's stake was like 50-something or 60-something. Pops had 14, the moms had 14.
51. I think he had 50%.
Yeah. No, he had over 50.
Yeah, 51.
Yes. I don't know if 50 or 64. I feel like I saw 54 or 64, something like that. But anyway, Lonzo was the majority. Of course, because we're going to use your NBA contract, right, to start this company up. We're going to turn down a partnership with Nike and say we don't need you because they don't want to give us specific demands, right? Nike's a billion dollar organization. All right. Jordan started under Nike. Guess what? Jordan owns his own brand from Nike now. All right. Jay-Z and Dame Dash started under Def Jam partnership. And then they went out and got Rockefeller and all that other shit and did their own shit. Now Jay-Z owns Tidal and a whole bunch of other shit, right? So, but that's a fucked up way to do shit, right? It's a fucked up way to do shit. We're gonna do our own. We're gonna do it on our own. Fam, if you don't have a silver spoon, everybody in this world needs help. And it's not a shame, it's not degrading to work with other people to benefit yourself, your family, and your culture. It's not a shame. So when people say that he did the right thing by denouncing Nike and Adidas and all them other companies, you're absolutely wrong, and this is proving it. So Triple B gets going. They run into problems with the Better Business Bureau. They got a bad ranking because people was ordering sneakers and shit, wasn't getting it for months on end. And still, I heard, oh, that don't matter. Who the fuck? Yelp is around. Who is the Better Business Bureau? But ever since that Better Business Bureau report came out, all they sales went down the drain. And all that shit that LeVar was talking, the Better Business Bureau was working with them, Triple B that is, to rectify the problems they was having in the organization. So while LeVar was running his mouth, Better Business Bureau and other people within that organization were trying to work and figure it out. They couldn't figure it out. Why they couldn't figure it out? Why? Because lo and behold, a couple of weeks ago, a report came out that a person who was a non-family member that LeVar hired himself to give a part ownership of the company and full control of Lonzo Ball business affairs, Triple B business affairs. Pause that. Business affairs was stealing fucking money. Stealing money. Over $1 million gone. And what did LeVar do? When Lonzo's, I guess it was his finance manager or something like that, somebody that was close to Lonzo or dealt directly with Lonzo, brought this to LeVar and said, listen, I think something funny's going on. Did LeVar do the right thing and attack the situation then? No. He kept doing all the ignorant shit he was doing. You know, he was going to the Spire games for, what's the young one name? Melo? Yeah, Melo Ball. I don't even know where Jello is right now. I don't know what Jello is.
Well, he wasn't the one. The young one is supposed to be the nice one anyway.
Yeah, it was Lonzo and then the young one. Jello was the.
Oh, not according to LeVar. LeVar said all three.
The young one is supposed to be the nicest one.
Yeah, but LeVar said all three was going to be on the Lakers. That's what LeVar said.
No, I don't think nobody believe that nonsense.
I don't know.
I mean, what you want a father to say, son?
It's not about what the father says. First of all, the father ain't got to say that shit because the father ain't got no control over that. It ain't even the father's place to be in the media like that. Be a father. Support your children, but you ain't going. Huh?
I like the Joe Jackson.
Exactly. You see the shit Joe went through. You know what I'm saying?
No. Joe didn't go through anything.
No, Joe went through everything. Shit. Joe went through some shit. It was just later on after all the shit done happened. It wasn't social media around. Joe couldn't get in front of the camera and do the shit that LeVar doing. But really, Joe probably would have did the same type of shit.
No, he would have.
Worse.
You know what I'm saying?
Joe would have been like, my kids is better than the Four Tops.
Word. Word. So
he probably did say all that.
So anyway, so this, they report to LeVar, and it was an article that I shared with you guys. LeVar didn't address the situation for another 4-5 months. 4 or 5 months. Somebody's telling you that this guy that you hired from I don't know where, probably just another slick stuff, con artist, smooth talking, ignorant person like you hired him, right?
I think they was friends though.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Nah, they was actual friends.
The apple don't fall far from the tree. Birds of a feather flock together. You know what I'm saying? So you hired
bop, bam, boom. And every other dumb shit you want to say.
You hire this dude. Somebody comes to you and says, "Listen, I think this guy's skimming money. I think he's taking money." You don't address that in a company that you're trying to get off the ground for 5 months.
His son went to him and said it too.
Your own son comes to you.
Because I definitely would have pressed one of y'all.
Your son comes to you and say, "Yo, Pops, I need you to handle this." And he don't do nothing. And the excuse he gave was he was overseas. You're trumping out here. You trumping. You lying. You blatantly lying. People know where you at. You in front of cameras. And you gonna say the reason you ain't address it is because you was overseas? That shit in Egypt been over. It been over. This shit was October, November.
I think the middle son is playing overseas though. So I think that's why he said that. I don't know. Like, listen, I don't want no smoke, fam. You good.
So back to why we talking about this now.
Why you, not we? You. Keep going.
And this is a hot topic. Y'all might not want to talk about it because there ain't shit you can really say to me.
No, wait, hold on. You want to let me finish and then you want to talk. But you saw the talk so much, we just let you have it, okay?
I appreciate you. So
but can you wrap this up a little bit, please?
Nah, fam. We gonna have to stop.
Nah, I'm doing that. I promise you, I will not answer the next video call. That happened.
So Lonzo puts out a tweet. A little shot. Nobody really knows what it means. And I think my boy Wayno posted in our chat, and the tweet said, "On the bigger and better things, I'm my own man." Oh, salute, Lonzo. You starting to realize your father don't have your best interests at heart.
You saw he removed the tattoo?
No, I didn't see that.
I definitely didn't see that either.
Yeah, he removed the BBB tattoo.
Yeah, he got some like
dice or something on top. Maybe one of y'all can post it.
Oh shit, he a drug dealer now. He got dice and shit.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find it.
Yo!
I had it.
So Lonzo puts that tweet out, and then all the stories start coming out of this guy skimming, LeVar not paying attention to it, not addressing it. Then you got Lonzo's manager throwing out a pair of sneakers looked like he was in a project hallway with the receptacle with the trash, the chute.
Yep, the trash chute.
And threw that shit down the trash chute and did like everything that I argued about with Pop, with Nightmare, with many other people.
The Shade Room got it.
Yeah, I think
everything that I argued with them came to fruition. And I hate to say it. No, I don't hate to say it. I love to say it. I told you so. I told you. The shit LeVar was doing was irrational. But you know what y'all did? You know what people like Nightmare and Pop did? Because he was a black man. And keep in mind, and y'all can be witness, I was on record with saying some of his ideas weren't bad ideas at all. I just really had a I really had a issue with the way he was going about carrying out.
That's true, but let me ask you a question. And sometimes it felt that way. Did you wish failure?
I'm not.
It's one thing to assume it, but it's another thing to wish you fail.
The only reason I wish failure is because of the amount of flack that I was getting. Like motherfucking Pop and Nightmare literally tried to make it look like or sound like I was fucking retarded. Like I had no idea what I was talking about.
Wasn't Hef riding with you?
Hef was kind of like in the middle.
I was about to say Hef was playing both sides of the fence.
Yeah, Hef was
like he always do.
Yeah.
Hef was a supporter of LeVar, but Hef saw what I was talking about and seen why I was saying that.
Whatever side of the conversation was on fire, that's the side he was on at the time.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Yes, it was.
I wouldn't say that.
Hef said, "Oh, it's safe over here."
Yep.
Hef played the middle, but Pop and Nightmare, them dudes made me sound like I was a fucking KKK member. Like I really hated black people, and I didn't want black people to succeed. And I thought slavery was okay. Like that's how they made me feel when we was having these.
Oh, they hurt your feelings, Pookie.
They hurt my feelings a little bit.
And I'm mad neither one of them are here right now.
But I'm vindicated, baby. My name is Jesse Smollett.
Oh my Lord.
Yo, you're not getting no more minutes after this. Just because you
I'm
said
a black Tupac. You know what I'm saying?
Which one of y'all was killing Jesse the most? One of y'all was killing him the most.
So obviously, y'all can see.
Black stupid.
Hey, listen. Obviously, y'all can see. Chips is real passionate about this.
So look. Here's my thing. Let me wrap it up. I got a minute. Let me wrap it up.
Good.
Here's my thing. LeVar Ball, you big fucking dummy. Pop, you big fucking dummy. Nightmare, you big fucking dummy. All right?
Damn.
Listen, we all got morals. We all got common sense. Real talk. We know when somebody is doing something that's ill-advised, and there's nothing wrong with voicing that. You're sharing it. Don't let your man go and run out, or somebody you might know, or even a topic you're talking about, just because they're black, they're white, or whatever. You let your morals come first, because in the end, we all human. And what LeVar did was not in the best interest for any of his kids. All the shit that he done was not in the best interest. And I'm out.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, let's talk about it.
I wouldn't say all of this wasn't in the best interest with his kids because of what he did with the younger son. I think he got a lot of attention and a lot of publicity because of what he did, and it got to show exactly how good his son is. I'm not saying he wouldn't have been able to do that in high school, but what he got with his younger son, I think it was a good thing for him.
Here's what I'm gonna reply to that, and I'm gonna make it short. Yes, he got the publicity, but that's the problem with society, man. Publicity is not everything. Like social media is not all the clicks and the likes is not everything. These fucking companies, these organizations, they don't need you. The NBA don't need Melo Ball to succeed. You're not putting.
Just say the NBA don't need Melo.
Huh?
Yes.
No, I'm not doing that. Look at Puda. Nah, real talk. They don't need him. Right? You know, Melo is not Zion. Melo is not LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Melo is not those players. He's a good player. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you, this was a case of LeVar Ball wanting to be in the limelight, wanting to fulfill his dream of being a superstar celebrity athlete. That's all this was. You cannot tell me taking your son out of a story program such as UCLA to go play overseas in Egypt, to bring him back, to put him in a high school and some spire where all you see of him is some, I guess it's equivalent to a far right-wing website promoting Triple B Inspire Academy, showing all his highlights. Oh, and all the clicks is the same. LaMelo, a team talks shit, and LaMelo goes off for 42. Niggas, motherfuckers outside of YouTubers and people that watch that type of shit is not paying attention to that, man. They're not paying attention to that.
How do you know that?
Because I know, son. It's listen. It's all unfolding in front of your eyes. It's whether you choose to see it or not.
So because Big Baller Brand folded, that means they not watching LaMelo Ball play basketball?
No, because Big Baller Brand folded. Because that fucking overseas league ain't do shit. Because that college to NBA league ain't do shit. Fell because LaMelo is not gaining the attention, and it's not a lot that he can go straight to the league. Jello can't go straight to the league. Everything is showing me that it's not working, son. It's not working. It's not, and it ain't gonna work. So LaMelo is not that nice, son. He's not that nice.
So I would say I agree partially with PH where the attention can be good, but I also agree with Chips but I won't say fully. I'll say it still remains to be seen. If Melo actually gets somewhere with it as far as the league-wide, then yeah, it was worth it. It panned out. But if he doesn't, which unfortunately all signs are pointing that I honestly don't think he's ever going to touch an NBA team, period.
Which one?
Melo. The young one.
And I'm not even either of the two. I'm not even ready to say that.
I feel like with everything around it, that's why. Not necessarily talent-wise, because I feel like he might be okay, but it's too much around it that's not worth it, unfortunately. So I say I would reserve judgment on it to see if that actually happens or not. Because if it does, then it's like, okay, you got 2 out of 3. Great. Good job. You know what I mean? Like, the odds are in your favor. But if neither one of these two touched the NBA, then it was all for naught. And you only had one that you've now isolated and who clearly has nothing he wants nothing to do with you. Or your brand.
I just looked at that picture. He really covered the whole tattoo, son.
Yeah, he got it out of there.
With Dice. He trying to be dark skinned.
Just PH. Not to say you was one of the people that was all supporting them full blown like Poppin' Nightmare, but just thinking that how impactful that is, son. For your own son to completely remove, disregard.
Not only that,
expel.
He posted it, so he ain't just removed it. He posted it and want the world to know.
Son, that is crazy, son. That is crazy to me. And still, Nightmare posts in the group chat, shame on you. You wanted him to fail from the get. What? You think Lonzo wanted him to fail? But look where Lonzo at now. Lonzo removed the whole tattoo.
He could have chalked it up and been like, yeah, that's for me and my brothers. All 3 of us, the 3 Ball brothers.
Yeah.
He could have came up with some talk off for it.
He could have changed the direction of the brand. The majority owner.
Yeah.
But he scratched that shit all together. But still, some of these blind motherfuckers who don't want to listen still want to be like, yo, you just a hater. That's crazy to me. It's crazy. But go ahead, man. Y'all get your big dummies for the week, fam. Oh, salute. Cheers. I told you.
I'm replying to comments.
Yo, definitely comments.
Do me a favor. When they get at you in the chat, just tell them to go to the comments, man, because you know what's coming.
I ain't even gonna respond. You right. I'm gonna tell them to do it on the page. I'm gonna tell them to do that.
They definitely got to reply in the comments. I don't want to see nothing. Shit. Depending on how the comments go, we might have to get an impromptu segment with just you.
Because you know the debates themselves been heated. So bring that right to the comments.
Definitely. But obviously, that was a heated topic for Chips.
It's sad, man. It's sad.
Obviously, as these highlights and these hot takes started popping up on our news feeds, the ammo just kept coming for Chips.
Coming. Yo, what's it? You told me to have my facts straight, and I was like, I'm gonna do my research, and it just kept popping up.
But I definitely did.
I didn't even see the tattoo, son. That's like the most damning evidence out of the whole shit, son.
Yo, next thing you know, ESPN gonna be like Lonzo Ball unfollowed his father on social media.
Nah, he gonna change his last name. That's what he gonna do.
Yo. He gonna take his baby mother name or something.
Yeah. Son, that is crazy, son.
Yo.
Oh, man.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. You are right, son.
That was big, dummy. Enough is enough. And you know what grinds my gears? That was all in once.
Oh, shit, son.
Oh, man.
I can't believe that, like, people didn't see this shit. People didn't see this.
Oh, man. On to another sport. Not 3 B's, but 2 B's. Baseball.
It's officially back. Hold on. Why you got stars tatted on your head?
Who?
Again. It's from the party shit, man. Look.
It was on your head just now. Oh, all right. That's what I saw.
It's from the table.
Hold on. Wait a minute. That means, son, you ain't cleaned down there that long, son?
Son, this is the man cave, man. Listen. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
As long as in front of the TV clean, I'm good.
Word, that's all I need.
Maybe that's what you need to do, Puda. It's bad, dirty, and stink down there. Nobody come downstairs.
Word, ain't nobody gonna bother you, son. But baseball is back, man. Tomorrow is opening day, starting bright and early. We got those Yankees.
Let's go, Yankees!
1 p.m. Eastern game. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be at work like this. Only thing I'm mad about is Severino not starting in the rotation, but it's okay. You know, I'm definitely excited to see what happens with these Yankees. I'm excited to see, you know, with a lot of these big moves in the offseason, what these teams can do. But I'm just ready for it, man. I think it's a change up. Unfortunately, I'm basketballed out, man. Like, I'm ready for the playoffs to start in basketball in the NBA. Ready for college basketball to be done, but it's time for a change up, man. Soccer ain't on. I ain't watching hockey, you know, like I used to. I know PH be on it, though. I give him credit. He be definitely on, because we be talking about it on our sidebars a little bit.
I watch every sport, fam.
Hey, it's what you got to do, man. You got to be diverse.
Everything except college football.
Who, you?
Yeah, me. I
Well, what do you guys feel, man? What are your preseason predictions? You know, what are your expectations? What are you looking to see? Obviously, we all want to see Yankees win another World Series, but outside of the obvious, what you got, PH?
I want to see the Red Sox whole team get hurt.
Yo, PH, no, time out. Come on, we can't do this, man.
What do you mean?
Yo, son. Listen, this is a sports podcast, son.
No, and I'm talking about sports.
No, you cannot attack everything from the fan perspective, son. You gotta
hold on. I'm not attacking everything.
He only attacking everything from a Boston perspective.
Exactly.
Oh, just Boston?
Yes. Thank you. See, Chris, get it. It's only Boston. Only Boston team I might, you know, give a little slack to is the Celtics. Other than that, the whole Boston area could just get blown off the state of the just get blown off the map for me, man.
Chill. Somebody tried, man.
New England ain't Boston.
All right.
Oh, come on. It's too much, man. It's too much. It's too much.
I'm sorry.
You were saying, PH?
Yo, Puda really got me getting me irked right now. You know what? I got it. What you getting for Lotto? Nothing. I'm coming to burn down your house. And you want to know something? They not even going to arrest me because I'm going to be able to get out of jail, fam. So you know what?
Fucked up.
Have your insurance paid because I'm burning the motherfucker down.
Yo.
All the way. All right?
Yo. PH sound like what's his Don Cheadle in fucking Rush Hour 2. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
That's right.
I'm gonna whoop your ass.
But anyway, I expect the Yankees to go 9-0. The first 9 games and
first
then
3 series.
That's right. Man, we playing the Orioles and the Tigers. We better at least be 6-3, 7-2.
Are we playing in Baltimore or is it in New York?
First series is in New York.
You think the Orioles gonna be a cakewalk?
Trash.
Who is on the Orioles?
Trash.
All they had was Machado, and he's gone.
No, I don't. No. That was
Chris Davis is not his same self. He's a
well-balanced team. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say it.
They're not.
I don't know.
I said was.
Well, maybe like 2 seasons ago.
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna get into it like I know the dynamics and I can't even analyze it like that.
The Orioles was literally like bottom 5 team last year, son, and they didn't make any addition.
They're trash. They're trash. The Tigers trash too. We better not lose, but 2 games. I give them 2 games. We better be 7-2 going into that.
Yeah, because isn't Miggy out for the beginning of the year?
I don't know. I think so. I think like the first month or 2, maybe.
That's good. Get a good start.
I don't care. Even if he was playing, we still better beat them 2 or 3 games. Anyway, the American League again is going to be whoever went out of the Red Sox, Yankees, Orioles. I mean, see, now you got me talking about the damn Orioles and thinking about them. The Yankees, Red Sox, Astros. Whoever wins and gets to the World Series out of them 3, winning the World Series again. Anybody in the National League beating them. The Dodgers suck. They're going to get to the playoffs and beat the Dodgers.
Yep.
The Phillies, they still behind. And Trout signing that damn contract fucked them over. But there's a lot of young players coming up now. Like Fernando Tatis' son, looking real good.
That's crazy. Actually seeing somebody that we used to watch.
Who you said?
Fernando Tatis Jr. On San Diego. They really didn't want to. I'm not saying didn't want to, but he played third base too, and that's kind of like going to stunt his growth with Machado going over there.
Yeah.
And Vlad Guerrero Jr.
Yeah.
He looking good too.
He just got a bat with no gloves like his daddy with the ashy hands.
Hey, it worked for that man though, son. Anybody
the best bad pitch hitter ever.
Ever. You throw it outside, he gonna swing over there and hit it over the fence. You throw it over at him, he gonna move back and still hit it. I think he was like one of the best hitters ever, man. I love Vlad Guerrero. But yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm basketballed out. I'm ready for football season. Honestly, for the first time ever in the history of being a Jets fan, I'm ready for football, and I'm just ready for baseball, man. I need a change of pace, something, man. I need something to look forward to because Yankees is still a powerhouse, man. What you got, TC?
Yo, don't call me that, fan.
TC, cut it out. Hey, that's your name.
I'm looking forward to baseball season, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to get it going. Of course, I'm excited for the Yankees. I think the moves Cashman made were very underrated. Especially what's the old dude we got? Tulowitzki?
Troy Tulowitzki?
Troy?
Yeah, Troy. I think that was a great pickup. Excuse me. What am I excited about when it comes to the Major League Baseball?
Yo, Troy been hitting some ball in spring ball.
Yeah.
Too, though.
Yeah.
He been balling in spring ball. They talking about, like, if we keep this up.
Listen, under the radar.
Who's this?
Troy Tulowitzki.
I think he was on
Toronto.
Yeah, he was on Toronto.
His best years was on Colorado.
Yeah, it was Colorado. His best years was with Colorado.
I know him from Toronto, like I said. Underrated, under the radar. Everybody want to talk about Yankees and Red Sox or whatever. Toronto has been one of the toughest opponents for the Yankees. When it comes to, you know, facing them or whatever, you know, it was always a good matchup. So that's where I know Troy from. I don't know him from Colorado, but I think a lot of the moves that Cashman made were good moves. The injury bug is fucking us up right now. Especially when it comes to the pitching. So I hope we can get by that. But outside of the Yankees, I really want to see what all these players getting this money going to do. I want to see what Bryce is going to do. I want to see what Machado is going to do. And what's that dude I just said? Mike Trout. And you know what? Shout out to Mike Trout, because he know he not winning over there. Gotta know he not winning over there. Gotta know. So he like, fucking give me my bag. And maybe I'll get traded later on to another team that could be competitive.
Well, hold on, Chips. For all of you that aren't aware of what we're talking about, if you've been under a rock, Mike Trout literally signed the greatest financial contract.
Maybe we should have started with that.
Maybe we should have explained it. PH, give him the breakdown.
All right, damn, my bad. Did I go before that?
No. It's perfectly fine.
All right.
So what you want to his contract, he got 12 years, $426.5 million.
What is the half for? What is the 6.5 for?
Listen, that's what it is. You want the numbers, right? It ain't 427, it ain't 426. 426 and 500,000, okay?
Yo, legit, I think I saw something. I think he's making like 20,000 or 25,000 a game when they break it down.
Look, you told me don't get into all of that, so I ain't even go that far, all right?
What you see on the years? Let me know what you see on the year.
All right, so this year he only makes the $16 million.
That's right, because it was an extension, so he kept the same joint.
Next year is 36, and then from 2021 to 2030, he is making $35.45 million.
Yo,
son,
crazy.
Yo, he just signed a contract.
How? Wait.
He didn't want the lotto in lump sum. He said, "Give it to me over the year." He said, "Give it to me over the year."
How old is Mike Trout, son?
Listen, it's this contract go from 26 to 38.
38 years old, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Puda, if you got a check, if you got 60,000 every 3 days out of a week, what's your life like?
Well, I can do the calculations right there.
So that is crazy, son. He's 38. You know how young that is?
Son.
That's disgusting, son.
You know how much life he still got to live?
Equals.
Son, very first thing I'm
carrying the one. He over there carrying the one. He's like equals. What are you doing over there?
He doing that new school math.
That bum ass Common Core.
No.
What you calculating up, fans?
How much you make a game?
Yo.
While PH is doing that, let me finish what I'm saying. And it was going to gear towards that. Shout out to Trout, because he got the bag while he could get it. But I don't know what the fuck they doing with that contract, son. It is no way.
No, hold on, man. Time out. This can't be right.
Yo, PH had her.
Hold on, PH. Hold on, because people don't understand, son.
Wait, was I wrong?
Yes, you was way off.
Hold on. Hold on.
Let me make sure I got this right.
It is no way I'm signing him to that contract.
He's that nice though?
Yes, he
is.
He is.
Hold on. They know they're not gonna win, but is he gonna fill the seats?
Yes, he is.
Maybe they don't really get too much TV time.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's because they're on the West Coast, though.
I don't see.
What does that mean?
Again.
Most of their games are late on our side.
Hold up. So Son makes $219,000 a game.
That's crazy, son.
I didn't carry the one over. My bad.
Yeah, you did carry the one. Yeah, you didn't carry the one over.
Listen.
Game, son.
Listen. I don't know how much money they're gonna make off of him being on their team, but that contract is fucking nuts. And I just know with how baseball goes, somebody is gonna take part of that contract from you at some point.
He can opt out. I think it's him or the team can opt out in 2022. I believe that's what it was.
That's crazy, son. But shout out to him. He got the bag, man. Shout out to him.
Son, I'm not going nowhere. We're not opting out of nothing. We are married for life.
Right here, blood.
It's sunny California.
Y'all gonna have to assassinate me. I am
no
dying
taxes. No taxes.
What? Oh my gosh.
No taxes?
Chris, you are wrong.
That's a no tax state, I believe.
There is no opt-out, fam.
It's not?
No.
So who the hell had the 2022 opt? Oh, shit. Oh, so basically they said, you ours.
You gonna say
like this legit somebody owning you for the lifespan of your child.
You were supposed to reach free agency in 2020, but there's no opt-out in it at all.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So I'm looking forward to see these players that got these deals, see what they do this year. I want to see how dominant the Phillies are, especially with Bryce Harper. I think the Braves are going to give them a run for their money, even with that addition. So I mean, we'll see. It's going to be exciting, man.
Bold prediction alert.
Bold prediction. What's the noise for that?
I don't know.
Well, do we got one for a bold prediction alert?
I just did it. Bold prediction alert.
Dun, 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 dun.
No. Shut up.
Word, that's NFL. You
Shut up.
Rockies making it to the World Series.
Who? That's what you said?
Rockies?
I can't speak on that right now.
Look at PH.
Look
I'm waiting for the punchline here.
I said bold prediction alert. Colorado Rockies making it to the World Series.
Well, all right. Was you drinking this today too?
Look like he got a damn big ass wet stain on the front of his shirt. I don't know what that is.
No, sir. It's fake. Don't be disrespectful.
Colorado, Jesus.
Hey, dog. Listen, I think there's a lot of.
Why you think they making it to the World Series?
I liked what I saw last year. When we were getting ready to get into the playoffs, and we were like finalizing it. I told y'all that they were going to make the playoffs and they were going to make some noise. I think like they've sealed up some people that were possibly able to leave. And I think that's helped the team out strong. They had a strong team last year, and they're playing good. They're playing good ball as a team. So I think they're going to add on top of that. And the experience of getting to the playoffs last year, I feel like has helped them immensely. And I think that's going to be the deciding factor of them actually getting into the playoffs and knowing what it takes and how to experience that. Last year, they didn't know. They was all young. They didn't know what it was like. So,
all right, we'll see. We'll see.
But yeah,
I don't know if they. I don't know if they ready to dethrone the Astros yet.
Astros.
I mean, not the Astros. Who the Astros play in the World Series?
The Dodgers?
The Dodgers?
And we ain't win the Powerball, man.
The Dodgers.
I think we good, man. I think they're gonna make that, man. Dodgers definitely are a shell of their old self. Like, I'm expecting them to make mid-season trades to try and get better. Like, they try and buy their way to a championship every year, but it's not gonna be enough, I don't think. But we'll see.
All right, let's see. Let's see.
Outside of that, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what the Yankees pitching staff has it, in order for us. I was pissed to see that the Mets finally came to their senses and extended DeGrom. I was hoping that...
You was pissed?
Yeah, I was pissed that they extended him. I was hoping that we would be able to get in there and, pry him away, bring him up the train.
They still had him 2 years, so we'd have had to trade with him. And the Mets ain't traded him here.
Not happening. Not happening.
I feel like we had enough young assets to try and coerce.
It don't matter, son. They ain't trading him here. No way. I don't care.
Yo, oh man, but yeah, so I mean, and then that contract he got, I'm perfectly fine with paying that for a pitcher. But yeah, I definitely feel like this is going to be an exciting year. I think it's going to be a lot of good games. And I don't know. I think pitching is going to get back to small ball and pitching. Before, like last year, it was home runs, home runs, home runs. I think this year it's going to get back to more all-around team. The Boston Red Sox, unfortunately, last year showed that that's what you need. And shout out for them letting Dustin Pedroia come back and play, man. I think he's going to retire after this year once he get hurt again, because he's going to get hurt again. I think he going to basically go out the route of David Wright. Play it out, just be on the team, and then retire at the end of it.
Yo, the Mets is foul for not letting him play, though.
He couldn't. He was hurt all year.
No. Last year he could have came back and played.
Didn't they let him play like the last 10 games or something?
I don't think so.
Is not gonna let him play no baseball, fam.
I didn't think they let him play. They ain't let him play.
But yeah, I mean, it was just over.
Just like they ain't bring up what's the football dude
Tebow.
Yeah, Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow gonna make it this year, man. Watch.
His ass down in the corner too.
He gonna make it this year.
Ah, man.
And we win the Powerball, y'all.
Who won?
Nah, I looked at all the numbers just now that we posted.
My son ain't even in the podcast. He trying to figure out where that bag at. Listen, did anybody win? Did they say that, yo?
Where the numbers at?
Not yet. You gotta give it like another hour or two. They'll say
it's too early to know. But I paused it just now to look at the numbers. We ain't win. I saw 16. I was like, oh shit! I hit the number.
I saw you looking down like you was real intense. I was like, what is he doing?
Yo, did my tickets at?
Did we get the Powerball?
The last number? Nah.
Dang.
Oh
shit.
Well, let me look at my other tickets that I bought on the side. Get back to y'all.
Well, as always, as these guys start looking at the Powerball numbers, just remember, fellas, John D.
PH, you look like a wild sailor right now, the way your do-rag is crossed and all that. Hey, making that face, man.
Hey, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, close it out.
Yeah, we got to go.
Yo, what was that, though? Why did he do that?
Look at the numbers.
But you got glasses on.
So what?
Yo, PH really look like somebody's uncle right now, son.
Yo, I got like mad numbers on all the different tickets, son.
Yo, he's sitting there spreading mad tickets out like, Yo, again, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Another episode in the books. As always, we love the support.
I ain't gonna front, man. This Appleton got me a little tipsy.
This guy here.
Shit is.
We love the support, but it doesn't help if you don't click the like button, man. Subscribe, like, share. We need all the views we can get. We try to make this thing big, man, and it starts with you guys. So we appreciate you. Definitely put your comments in the comment section. Chip's waiting. I promise you he's waiting.
Nightmare. Pop. Holla at me, man.
When you just got close to the screen just now and the light was on, all I thought about was the picture with the lens missing. Because of the flash. So all I thought about just
Oh, I'm out on that note, yo.
Y'all take it easy, man.
Feel good to be back, baby.
Next time.